Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot to talk about, okay? First, I have Mark Sanchez. Will Mark Sanchez be my quarterback? Absolutely not. What does Mark Sanchez get, though? He gets hot route. Mark Sanchez kind of sucks. Sold my Jaden Daniels. I pretty much sold everybody I could get to get this 95. Now, before we get into this game, here's a few things I want to talk about. EA screwed up, man. They screwed up. The set came out as 95s. Then they adjusted it to put it to 92s. Now the 95s can only be packed, and probably not even through really mystery packs. Like, I'm going to be opening up a ton of mystery packs. Now, here's the other thing, too, is what's really interesting is if, like, you go to buy the 95s, I don't know at what point the 95s are not going to be the best cards in the game. All right, my team is going to be pretty bad. Like, we have Kyle Hamilton playing. I don't even care. I didn't even put on X Factors or abilities or whatever. I literally just said, go right away. My team is not set up. We're going to have to take time to set up my entire team after this, for sure. After this video, but I just want to get this video out and just I really just wanted to talk about how allowing people to stay on the servers, which I don't blame the people that stayed on the servers that could make the 95 sets while they were still 95s. What really sucks though, boys, I'm not even kidding you, I was this close to getting a Deshaun Jackson 95 overall. I was gonna buy the cards. As I bought the card, it kicked me out of the server. If it doesn't kick me out of the server, I have a 95 Deshaun Jackson with my team, and I made so many coins, and I'm so happy. Instead, we're a little bit sad. Now, here's the other thing I want to mention, just in case any of you guys are like don't know. A lot of people now are gonna hate on EA. EA 1 billion% should be hated on. They are scumbags. They are just trying to make money. So we weren't supposed to have this massive jump. We are supposed to have 95 overall cards in the game, but they weren't supposed to be set cards. They're just supposed to be packed, which is a scumbag idea. They just shouldn't have even had 95 overall. If their answer was, oh, by the way, you're just gonna have to pull this card. The second thing is, since they put them as sets, you know, very small percentage of people were able to do the set. So now they have a bunch of 95s and they're going to make millions and millions of coins because now, you know, you got them out of a set and now you have to pack. I mean, I bought Mark Sanchez for 3.4. We'll probably be able to sell him. I'm looking, I don't know, maybe around 4 million. Depends. I don't know if people are going to have the coins for that. Did Sanchez just, that's an absolute bomb to Jalen Height. That sucks. We got that type of animation. That was a bomb. That was crazy. Do not expect me to keep this Mark Sanchez card. Okay, so we're just gonna leave the bomb open over and over and over again, but you're just rushing forward and you're kind of getting to me. A lot of people are upset with this, as they should be. Like I said, EA, yeah. Absolute dot to Rome. Thank you. Get him running. Let's go. And touchdown. I'm going to try and grind as much as possible and get 95 Deshaun Jackson on my team. At what point in the year, like, how long is it going to take? Oh my goodness, Sanchez scored. How long is it going to take for a promo to come out that these 95 cards won't be worth it, right? They were 95 overalls in the Super Bowl Pro. Not saying we're going to move at the same speed. I'm just saying they were 95 overalls in the Super Bowl Pro. Mutt Leaks leaked out that there was 95 sets. Now, I'm not saying that EA has to follow Mutt Leaks, right? I'm not saying that they do. But if you know a guy's leaking your stuff and he leaks that, hey, this set is giving out 95 overall cards, not 92. Like, even if we want to take out the fact that they should have double checked and seen that there were going to be 95 set cards, whatever. Let's take all that out, right? Do they not know Mutt Leaks is a thing? They definitely know it's a thing. They have to know it's a thing. They know Mutt Leaks is a thing. So how does Mutt Leaks say they're giving out 95s and they just go, oh well, let's just release it anyways with the 95 overall cards. What's going to happen? Like, that's the most ridiculous thing in my head, you know? Like, that's like the craziest. No, that's not the craziest part to me. The craziest part is that somehow they're so dumb they even put 95 as the set cards. And the other thing that's crazy is if they saw on Twitter, which obviously they don't care. I mean, they don't care at all. They've clearly shown it. A lot of people were super excited that we were okay. At least, all right, cool. A lot of people were super excited that we were getting 95 overalls, and we're like, oh my god, this is like one of the best promos ever, because we're just getting a bunch of 95 overall cards, and they were gonna be in sets. And so we were like, oh my goodness, menu grind is back. Like, you could just rock mystery packs. That's awesome. You can still rock mystery packs and make a ton of coins, by the way, which is what I'm gonna be doing. But yeah, so I don't know. Mark Sanchez throws an absolute laser touchdown. That's the other thing that's just really interesting to me, right? Like, here we go. And I guarantee what sucks about this is the mistake EA has made is there's going to be a lot of people that quit playing Mutt. That's not going to be me, guys. We're still going to be posting every day. What the fluff was that? How's that not an interception? I literally placed him there and then he just ran away from it. That was crazy. The odds that you're gonna run into somebody that has multiple 95s is not gonna be it's just gonna be low. Thank you, Pat Tillman. Like maybe 195, like sure, but like multiple 95s, like that's just low. I'm gonna be honest with every single one of you. Not that much different than when I had Jaden Daniels. Now, if I have a different quarterback, aka maybe an Eli Manning or a Vince Young, that would make a lot more sense. Yeah, so, oh my goodness, Sean Taylor gets that pick. I think like I was saying earlier, I don't, by no means, well, actually, what a start. What a start. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. What a start. I'm very curious, where are you guys standing? Like, are you guys still going to play Mutt? I feel like if you're still going to play Mutt, you kind of have to just, like, without getting too upset, maybe my opinion changes. You know, maybe I go into the gauntlet and it's like, oh, I'm just running into 95 overalls left and right. And it's like, this just sucks. Right? But I think, for example, I would say this is nothing like cut. That first week in cut when everybody was getting those 90 overall cards or whatever, it's not the same. It's not the same like that at all. It doesn't mean that this isn't bad and that EA isn't a crappy company for doing this and that they're scumbags for making 95 overalls be pack pulled only basically and get rid of the sets even though they promoted the sets and then not even make a mother fluffing. You know what they could have done is they could have had a stream about the cards and then when Muttleak says, hey, that set's actually for a 95, we would have all known, hey, by the way, maybe get on and do it right away, but if you don't do it, they're probably going to patch it, right? So something like that. You know, there's a lot of things that they could have done to avoid this, which is the problem, but they didn't. And Ty Law just picks that off because he's the greatest. So that's my whole take on the situation. Done talking about it until I run into a bunch of 95s and then I feel like I need to talk about it again. But until then, let's just focus on our gameplay, all right? That's got to be a pick, right? Dude, that guy gets the best animations. This MCS dude, he gets crazy animation. Like, I'm not tripping. I swear he gets the best animations out of like anybody when he jumps up for a pick like that. And he's done it so many times. Sanchez, I mean, just a... Oh my goodness, he threw it underneath. Wow. Wow. Prime, thank you. That was a good read. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yep. Oh my goodness, Randy Moss. Oh, how's that a touchdown? I don't care. Get cheated. All right, we're good. Shout out EA, man. They're really good at making a video game. I feel like this is kind of a short video, but like I need Mark Sanchez to somehow sell here.